Okay, I got something that's less conspiratorial because we went down the deep rabbit hole right here.
Big rabbit
hole. So Central C and Trapler Ross finally got to meet up at the Complex Con.
Mad.
But I don't know if you guys, before I show you guys this, I don't know if you know a little bit of the lore between Central C and Trapler Ross.
Mad thing, bro.
What's going on?
So Trapler Ross did a documentary on Central C about I don't know, maybe 5 months ago or whatever, right? And it was kind of like questioning Central C's real like street past and stuff like that. So he took offense to it.
Central C.
Yeah, oh yeah. He and Ross talked about it in videos afterwards how Central C's people kind of took offense to the video, right?
Yeah.
So he hasn't run into Central C since that video, and the video did well, right? It's Trapler Ross. So now that they're at Complex Con, now this is the first time that they're running into each other face to face. So
The mess with local Guyanese youth. Little Guyanese English youth. That's a weird accent.
What's good? You know what's funny? I'm just talking to Cinch. I say, yo, Trapler Ross got to be like the DJ Vlad of the UK, man. I'm like, yo, they probably looking at this shit like, bruh.
Hey, we got to try and squash the beef, man. I don't know if it's possible.
He don't got no beef with you.
Squash the beef, man. Can we squash the beef, or is it?
Never had beef, man.
Are you sure?
Man.
Never had beef.
Come on,
I appreciate you, bro. You know I said your album was the best UK album that was ever dropped.
I heard you.
No, you say you got to do a little more research. You say you're not, the facts ain't there yet.
Hey, I need to get clued up, man. You need to fill in the gaps and let me know what I missed.
No, he's not going to fill in
Wait
the
for
gaps.
it.
That's the point. No, well, you know.
I said you do me a favor.
Oh, you say you do him a favor.
Hey, look, I heard.
Yeah. Make him not look like he's a street
I
dude.
was just saying what's up.
Lord.
Nah, he good.
Just saying what's up. How is it? It's like that.
Get the fuck out of the booth, bro. Get out, bro. Relax, man. Go outside the booth, and I'll come outside and I'll talk to you outside the booth. Get out the booth.
Get out the booth, bro.
Get yourself out the booth.
You got a white man.
Take him out the booth, bro. You ain't got nothing. Take him out.
I got nothing.
Take the guy out the booth, bro. Go, bro.
Go, bro.
My booth, bro.
Yeah, at beef.
Get out of my booth. Hurry up, bro.
You stayed there way too long, though. You stayed there way too long.
Damn.
Huh? You see me.
You chill.
I make.
Get out the beef, man.
I don't care. I can't speak for him. Me, I understand. Bro,
Yo,
out here, bro.
So I don't know, man.
But that was Central C's manager, right?
His manager and I guess some of their security. And keep in mind also, Ross has security too. He has, I think, one security guard that moves around with him. He would have got crushed.
Yeah, whatever.
1 verse
100.
6, you know?
Yeah. Is Central C's people wrong for this?
Nah.
I think it's expected, especially when you depend on someone for an income and you see someone attacking your guy, pretty much attacking you by extension. You want to fend for your dude, right? Some people aren't able to understand the nuanced aspect of media and being like, well, Trapler Ross is just doing a video essay and, he knows that, or this is his opinion on Central C and we should respect the freedom of expression. It's like, nah, you chat too much, bruv.
I don't know about opinion. I don't know about beef. Get the beef.
Oh, bro, that's aggressive though. No,
Yeah.
that sounds really aggressive. Like if we were there and they were saying that, I'd kind of be like, "Yo, B."
There might have been a squabble.
But I would have been squabbling,
to
but
certain
still, it
dudes-
would have been like, "Whoa! Are they serious? Let me read eye contact first."
Yeah. And it's
Read
Trapler
some
Ross, like, bro, looks like Harry Potter. Like, you're G checking him.
Yeah.
bro.
You
But-
know, like,
If this was like, if they approached Trapler Ross, I would understand, like, okay, why are you doing that? You OD.
Yeah.
But if you step into my booth now, you know what I mean? This is my place of comfort.
Get out my booth.
You know what I mean?
Bro.
You know it's not sweet. You know, like, why are you in? It's not like, oh, we're in like no man's land, the general
Yeah.
vicinity. Like, you literally came to where I'm at. Like, get out the booth, broski. And then,
But
as I'm telling you, get out, you're not leaving. You have to raise my voice. So.
Yeah.
I hear that.
But and also what you're saying before, Czar, with the opinion thing, it kind of is, but it kind of is not, because he's doing like these documentaries. I've done this research, or my team does this research, and this is what we found based on our research. So it's kind of not like an opinion piece.
it's like a fact.
yeah, this is what we found on our research. You ain't a gangster.
Nah, but you guys watch the Trapler Ross videos. He will say the fact, and then he will add some like quippy
Yeah.
London thing after, you know, like
Yeah, he'll throw a little,
You know,
roast.
so-
cheeky.
yeah, you know what I mean. So it's
You
like
little cheeky bugger.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I personally don't think Central C should be cosplaying at this. He has really good music.
you know, like literally. So it's like, fam, like, are you delivering facts or what? Broski? Like,
It basically is exactly like that.
Exactly like that.
Yeah, man. And the thing is that's messed up. It's like, this is Complex Con, and we'll be talking about another Complex Con story just now, but like stuff like this, that's where shit goes down, bro.
Yeah.
But I have a question because Friday, I know somewhere in your mind you see yourself as Trap Lord Ross in
Yes.
the situation.
Oh, fuck.
And this is a deeper question. But imagine, like, you know how many hours of footage of Central C you'd have to go through to make like a 2-hour documentary or something. So it's like,
Yeah.
in a way, he put in all this work to like highlight Central C, maybe not in the best light.
Yeah.
But I'm sure he doesn't hate Central C. And then Central C and his boys see you, and then it's like on site. Like, I don't know. I'd feel weird because I'm like, bro, I spent hours editing this. Like, you don't
That's
even
For your
understand.
own
That's all you care about. The part you spend hours.
You don't understand how many hours,
That's
2
why
hour
now, okay,
documentary.
now that you're thinking like that, if I got that out into the open first, get out of my booth.
because like,
Get out of my booth.
So like,
Central
what
C-
about
like,
me?
I don't
What about me,
Yeah,
bro,
like,
guys?
you're not taking in
We're
the
gonna
work
hang
I
this
put
guy
in.
upside down by his Air Force.
All they see is the result of it, and they're like, "You chat too much." It's like,
Yeah, you
bro,
chat
look
too
at
much
the
now.
edits. Like,
But Benjamin, you're still chatting about this.
I spent weeks doing this.
No.
you don't understand how long that okay,
We're full. We're throwing the whole complex tent at you.
I guess, but it's just
The
like,
whole
can
booth
I
is
get a
getting
little
thrown at you,
appreciation
dog.
at least?
You wanna pat
Appreciation.
on
Yeah,
the back.
appreciate
No,
this.
like,
I kick
You
your
know what
ass.
I'm talking about? How long it takes to make a
But
documentary?
your
and then
appreciation is in the monetization you get. Central C is not
Not-
seeing $1 from the
You.
trap. If
I know
anything,
Come back.
if anything,
hurts.
it's because like literally I seen that video, and then after watching the video, I was like, oh shoot, I didn't realize Central C was making all that Poppy Yell music before he switched his style and before he like literally it kind of changed my perception on Central C. So
Oh, he ain't as gangster as I thought he was.
so if I'm his management and I literally seen this you and I polished him up, I turned him into what he is, and then this little cheeky
What?
quippy youth is trying to expose.
Cheeky
the
bugger.
thing.
You know what I mean? Like I was like, yo, yeah, literally.
Chat too much.
But is there such thing as bad publicity?
I don't think there is if you know how to turn it.
So okay,
Mm.
5 million views, Central C. I'm sure of that 5 million, some of them went to check him out for the first time.
And it depends on the
Oh, for sure.
publicity. Because like PDF publicity, there's no way you can turn that to a good thing.
Yeah, that the
No.
whole if they make a whole video on somebody being a PDF,
You know what I
bad
mean?
publicity.
You're done. You're done. You're
Like
done.
that David situation, even if he's innocent of that, like he's gonna have his PR team's gonna have to work overtime.
hold on, because his streams went up around that time.
But I didn't even know who he was until that.
That too.
But then, okay, if you're introduced as like the murder you know what I mean? Like that's who you are for the rest of your career. You're gonna have to like work your way out of that title. Is what I'm saying. You know.
So
Like,
what are you saying? That friggin' David has to make anti-PDF records now?
oh, that's another thing, and he has a PDF thing on him too. So like his PR is gonna have to work overtime to like make sure that's not the first thing that comes to mind when we think about you.
Yeah.
You know?
No, the bad publicity is good publicity, but for a short space of time. Because people go to check on your shit because of the story,
Exactly.
and then they go back to whatever they were doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then that's just the stain you have for the rest of your career.
Yeah.
That's why Young Berg had to change his name to Hitmaker. Because anytime people just thought of Young Berg, they just thought of, oh, man's getting beat down, chain robbed, Gail getting to like this is the worst possible thing. So maybe if I change my name, the associations will be a little different.
But okay, pre Trap Lord Ross documentary, how gangsta did you think Central C was for real, based on his music? Like I felt like that wasn't even his like super lane was being a gangster. It was more like, yo, I'm fresh. Maybe I sell a little drugs here and there, but I'm
Yeah.
like a pretty boy, all these tats. Like I felt like that was his lane. It wasn't like we thought he was El Chapo and then Trap
But
Lord
the man
Ross
had
showed
real
that he
beef
wasn't.
with real mans, and like it was starting to spill in the streets a little bit. Like he did come up with his beef with what's his name again? R something or whatever. But one of the next white youths out there in the UK.
Arcane or something.
Yeah, exactly, whatever.
Something
But
like
one of the
that.
next white rappers out there. So
Yeah.
he did have a street image behind him, and he was rolling with street mans, you know. And just because his street image was ambiguous, once there's like a certain, like once it's once a narrative is put out there, then like it's not a mystery anymore. You know, like, there's no question mark behind it. Now it's like, okay, you weren't a street guy, you were just a way suit.
I can see why both parties are mad, right? Or how both parties feel. Like I can see where Trapper Ross is like, look at all the work I put in, and I love your stuff.
I said the last album was the best album of the year.
He did say that though. That's the worst part.
But that's so annoying. I'd be cheesed.
Yeah, I chat too much.
No, that's annoying though. Like, don't come up to me telling me the one good thing you said. Just say everything you said at that point. Man.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
he got that one part of the 2-hour documentary
You know what I
where he
mean?
praised him. But at the same time, now that I think about it, I'd rather like, okay, say if someone did like a 10-minute video essay about me, okay, I'd be like a little annoyed, especially if it was negative. But a 2-hour one is like, I don't even want to talk to you for like, I feel like you're trying to get at me.
Get out my booth.
At like for your benefit at my expense.
Like, what if?
So I kind of understand that where it's like, yeah, get out of my booth.
What if a man made like a little documentary on you saying, oh, before you were doing a hip hop podcast, you were a comedian, and then you just started grifting, and then they set this whole like narrative, and I'm not going to set this narrative because this is not what happened. Like,
Oh, you're giving it to them right now.
I'm like, someone's gonna run with this.
Someone's gonna run with this. They
And,
watch
they
it.
better get out of my
Oh,
booth
yeah.
if I see them at Fusion Lounge. Get out of my booth.
Get out my booth.
Don't come up to me
chat
trying
too
to
much.
dap me up, be like, yo, man, like that last episode you did was really good. I'm like, bro, you just did a hit piece on me. You know
Get
what I'm
out my
saying?
booth.
Get out my booth.
Oh man.
I
Well, listen, man. Salute to Trapper Ross and salute to Central C. You know what I'm saying? I want to see them get along. Maybe they'll do a collabo one day.
At least they didn't like slap him up or hit him or punch him in his face. Oh.
That would be a little bit too much because I feel like that will be a bad.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed
this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.